Hi, I'm Ethan Allen, librarian for the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. I joined the orchestra in 2005, and I'm from the Detroit area. I grew up downriver and went to school at Eastern Michigan and Wayne State Universities. We're here in the DSO Library, where Principal Librarian Robert Stiles and I prepare all of the sheet music for all of the DSO musicians, conductors, soloists, and choirs. I'll give you a general idea of what we do. First, we start by working with the conductors and the personnel manager and the DSO artistic staff to help develop the programs that the DSO plays. The library is responsible for providing information such as the cost of the music, the instrumentation for each program, so we know if we need to hire extra musicians. And then we also locate all the music, often requiring us to search the world for a rare piece. Once the programs are developed, we work with the conductors and soloists to mark the music exactly as they want it played by the orchestra. So we enter in their accents and crescendos, and they might want something special, such as doubling a cello passage in the violas. So we'd use music notation software to create that part in the transposed clef and insert that into the viola part. Now for pops and educational concerts, usually conductors don't want to play an entire Beethoven symphony, but they might want to start at the beginning of a third movement, cut to the middle of it, repeat back, and then cut to the end. And so we'd mark all the parts accordingly. Now in doing this, we are making the music performance ready, so that at the very first rehearsal, all these logistics have already been figured out and taken care of. And during rehearsal, the musicians and conductor can focus solely on musical aspects, such as getting sections in tune and lining up rhythms. Now this work that we do has a direct impact on the music that is produced on stage. It obviously helps rehearsals run much more productively, but if we didn't fix wrong notes or didn't check to make sure all the bow markings and the string parts matched, or say if we were to improperly mark a cut or improperly make a last-minute change that the conductor requests minutes before a concert, then those imperfections would be heard by the audience or in a radio broadcast or on a CD. And this is why our work must be absolutely flawless. And this is why we are members of the orchestra. It's because it takes a professional musician with years of training and experience to be able to do this work. Now, these tasks are just the very beginning of what goes into music preparation, as each program and each piece has its own peculiar set of challenges. But only a trained eye can catch these problems and rectify them in advance before the music gets into the hands of the musicians. Now, for me personally, this really is my dream job. I'm able to use my musical knowledge and experience to have a direct impact on the music that this great orchestra performs. And I also occasionally get to play as an extra percussionist in the orchestra. For all this, I am deeply grateful and humbled to be a part of the great legacy of your Detroit Symphony Orchestra.